It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the Inner Harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Pacheco. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
They'll send Brown in motion right. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And just shutting him off there. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. It's caught. And it's 8-0. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelce for a big one. And even 50 yards. On 1st down, Mahomes out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Mahomes going to change things up. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Travis Kelce, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are back within a couple of the lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Jackson. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st down coming up. 2nd and 6. Throwing is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. A 1st down carry for Henry. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll run it again with Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now they send a man in motion right. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes, throw left side, completion to Rice. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Mahomes going to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. That one caught by Rice. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Henry up the middle. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson now. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 4th down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline? And
oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Hollywood Marquise Brown with an amazing diving catch. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
not only time.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of...
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. He's to the 15. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need him right.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's Jackson.
And it'll be intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now a 2nd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Henry again on 2nd down.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Buying time to his left. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Now a battle for the football, and it's caught. It's a touchdown.
Mark Andrews, 31 yards. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Patrick going to change the play. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Now Jackson on 1st down. Finding Walker complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Jackson on 1st down. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. People they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Commanders Field, located near our nation's capital here in Landover, Maryland. here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Right away, they'll change the look. Throwing right away is Daniels. He'll buy some time right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. A first down throw for Daniels. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at 2nd down. Robinson up the middle. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Here's Daniels. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. To throw is Daniels. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
The left side caught by Diggs. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 38 yards. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Open man is Noah Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake, Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Daniels looking to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To the air goes Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Throwing now is Daniels. Dancing to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Now Daniels. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Mechie, the man in motion. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Again, it's Mixon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd and 1. Stroud working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Stroud to throw it. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On second down, it's Daniels. That one is slant to McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Daniels now on 1st and 10. And complete to Zach Ertz. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. On 1st down, here's Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one.
Here's a diving catch right side. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, Smash. 56 right there, 56. It's been a long day for you. 56.
On 1st down, here's Daniels to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
Daniels now to throw on 1st down. Oh, and that is incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check.
Now a 2nd down throw for Daniels. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They got 29 yards that time.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Eckler will score. Touchdown, Commanders.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things have not been going their way, but they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their 1st touchdown of the game.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Now they'll audible to something else. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Stroud. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Fielded just inside the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Right there, hurt. Go street.
On 1st down, Daniels. He's going deep for Brown. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown, 41 yards.
And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on third down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. As Stroud now to throw. This one left side caught by Collins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They'll run on first down with Akers. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Mechie, the man in motion. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Stroud completes this out wide. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Akers trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Commanders Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Woods, the receiver, in motion right. Mixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 2-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Running on first down, Eckler. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Eckler now between the tackles, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Daniels from the gun on third down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Oh, here we go. Oh. 79 Broncos.
Daniels going to throw for it. And he is caught. And he's got this down to the 35. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Here comes second down at 5. It's Eckler again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Here's 1st and goal. And now an audible here into something else. Running the sweep with McLaurin. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good. And we may be on our way to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. This is 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll have a first down, but a great tackle there keeps him from getting to the boundary. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Now Stroud. That's caught. by Diggs.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's first down. Stroud to throw it. Here we go. This to avoid overtime.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And it's a big play there to secure the football. And, folks, we are headed to overtime.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play.
So the Texans will have the first opportunity here in the overtime session as we are back underway.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Stroud looking to throw.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Mix it up the middle. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here's Stroud.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stroud. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
What a big-time interception that is here on the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, they're already knocking on the door with a short field. Remember, all they need is 3 points to win this game.
And that thinking just can't limit them on offense. The playbook should still be wide open. Get a first down, maybe 2. Do it safely. Nice throws that your quarterback can make. Nice runs that your running backs like. But make sure you get yourself into position and let your kicker have at it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
So everything rests now on the right foot of Austin Seibert. This to win it in overtime.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch the ship. Panther Street. Panther Street. Watch the ship. Riggs.
Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. So it's the Commanders who come away with a win. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he was instrumental in earning this victory.
Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish